Hey people, this is Conrad Layn here. Welcome my YouTube neighbors. This is just my journey to Conrad Layn Turo IPO journey, where I'm gonna try to do my best to figure out the intrinsic value of what potentially Turo might be once goes through the initial public offering, which is IPO. I have strong conviction in this company as a Turo host. I'm not telling you to invest in Turo host, so don't try to litigate me or take me to court. I'm not telling you to purchase Turo stock when it becomes a stock. I'm just simply showing you my journey. Stay tuned. Watch the video, people. Hey people, welcome to my Conrad Layn IPO journey. Today I'm going to share some more great information on why I have such strong conviction. And again, I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not telling you to invest in Turo or not to invest in Turo or to invest in anything or not anything. I'm just simply sharing my Turo IPO journey, and this is my digital journal and vlog, as you might call it. And I just want to share another conviction and another added to the list why I really believe in the company. Turo really believes in company morale. And what I mean by that is they did something phenomenal this year in 2021. And what they've done essentially is they've actually paid hosts, and they're investing 30 million into the Turo hosts themselves. And what they're doing is not only they're paying them additional 5%, they're paying them $2,000 for every vehicle that's added on. Absolutely phenomenal. It's what a great way to build company morale. If you look at, you guys might follow companies, maybe you don't follow companies. Typically, what I've learned, I try to use data that goes over a time frame of maybe 5 to 10 years of different companies that are leading, and I try to figure out a streamlined approach on what allows this company to survive and thrive consistently. And what I've noticed every time is typically most companies that survive, they usually have a good work morale, in my personal opinion. And and as a such, what they typically do is they treat the employees very well, or the independent contractors very well. And what they usually do is they usually give them incentives and benefits and bonuses. They might have a really nice package for them, and usually builds company morale. And what that does essentially is on a subconscious level and on a very conscious level, you feel happier, you're less stressed, you're happy to go into work. Most people work 8 hours per day, which is a third of their life. If you take 24 hours per day, typically, not including overtime. So it's just one of those things where work typically becomes your home. So this might be a bit off cuff or uh, not directly applies to maybe employees, but think about it, the mentality. If a company invests in you to making your home more comfortable, and that's why the work at home uh, strategy now is really working out. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people like being at home and working because they're around their family. They have more time they can value now, because typically you work a third of your life. So all this, to tie this all in a nice little bow and on a present, pretty much the way I look at this, people, is that since Turo is investing money into the Turo host, we're not employees, we're independent contractors, but the same is true. They're investing back into us, giving us a more of a partnership, friendship type relationship. They're investing back into us and allowing us to accrue and make more money and income, which makes our life that much better. That's more money you have in your pocket. So when you add more vehicles on, Turo pays up to $2,000 for every vehicle that you're adding. Phenomenal way. I look at what companies are doing internally, and since I'm a host, I have the pleasure of looking internally, but I like diving a little bit further. Even if I don't work for a company, companies I currently invest in, I try to look at the work culture and what they do to invest in the company, employees, independent contractors, and people they partner with. Because if they're happy, the business is usually happy, and happy usually equates to profit and business longevity. So that's about it, people. I'm gonna follow me to the scheme and show you the Turo article that goes in detail about the 30 million that's being invested into a host. Really phenomenal. Follow me to my screen, people. Hey people, thank you so much for following me through. Just want to give you some more good news that I found. So in regards to this, Turo is investing 30 million into our host, and I'll just run right through it. Basically, what this article stipulates, and I'm just going to paraphrase it, is Turo invested into the Turo host in a lot of different ways, and I'll just list a few. One of the ways is that they bumped up their payment income plan, meaning that Turo hosts will actually earn 5% more typically. That select their Turo, there's different Turo insurance plans. You could pick the Turo 60, which does not include the 5% increase. The Turo 70, 75, Turo 80, and Turo 85, which has now been transformed into the Turo 75, Turo 80, Turo 85, and Turo 90 plan. And basically that's basically broken them to brackets on how much you're going to be paid. The Turo plan 90 represents that you make 90% of the money that the guest pays. And same as the Turo 85, you make 85% of whether the guest pays, you make 75%, 80%. That's how it breaks down. So that's basically it. There's a run through. Turo's paying you additional 5%. And they're also adding an additional benefit where now they're going to pay if you deliver a vehicle. So for example, if you charge $100 for delivery, just for sake of examples, and you charge $100, they'll pay you 90%. So that means you make $90 for delivery, just for example purposes. It's pretty cool because in the past it wasn't like that. It used to be that if you had the Turo 60, you get paid 60% of whatever the guest pays for delivery fee. If you had the 70, you pay 70%, 80, 85, etc. Now, all across the board, even the 60, you make 90% for deliveries, which is cool. That's ways that Turo is investing into Turo hosts, which definitely builds up morale. And that's something I really look at when a company has good morale or they invest in their employees or their company. It's something that allows me to feel better about the company, because when you have a happy employee or happy independent contractor or just happy partnerships, typically from what I've interpreted and understand, it usually makes a company appear better and also be better internally. These are the companies that usually last a long time. They usually have longevity because the customers are happy, the employees are happy. When an employee's unhappy, the customers are unhappy. They don't feel good about coming to work. They hate it. They dread it. And remember, typically, at least here in the United States, an average schedule is $8 per day, $40 per week, typically. So that's a third of your life. 8 times 3 is 24, right? So that's a third of your life, not even including overtime. So that's something I really look at, is that for Turo to invest into this, I really respect that. And also, it gets better, people. Turo is also investing up to $2,000 per car. So if you want to add on, say, 1 car, 2 car, 3 car, 4 cars, etc., you get paid up to $2,000 per each car that you add onto a platform as a bonus. So awesome. Definitely a great time. If you want to add on a vehicle, you'll be paid a bonus up to $2,000 per car. It's so awesome. So that's what I really like about this. This is the Turo actual article. See where it goes right here. Really cool stuff. Look, the delivery's 90%. So awesome, people. I love it. And $2,000 per additional car between July 1st and December 31st, up to $2,000 extra per car. So that's all of it right here. There's the proof. This is directly from Turo's article. And there's another reason why when you have a happy employee, you have a happy company. Some people say happy wife, happy life, happy employee, happy company, and then happy investor. So you guys have a good day. Conrad Layn out.